Well, hello, all my fluid art friends. I thought I'd start a little early because I see a lot of people in the chat, so I wanted to say hi. I see the usual suspects. I see Shannon, I see Christina, and I see Cheryl. Let's give it up for my moderators. Woohoo! They are the best. And I see Linda T. And I see Linda S. I see Mona. I see Jeff. I see Joy E. Okay, it is on. I had to look at my other screen to make sure I was on. And I see Janice. I see Joanne. Joanne, I sent you an email a little while ago because I shipped it out today. And let's see. Who else? Hi, hello, Rochelle. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm trying to read the chat. I wanted to show you Saturday's paintings. Let's look at this one first. This one turned out so good, okay? I had a little bit of a problem right here, but I kind of covered it up. And let's see. And hello, Deidre. And hello, Kathy. I'm watching. See if I miss anybody. But I don't know what caused this right here. I don't know what those colors did right there. Now, that one was the perfect baby that night. This one, because my white was too thin, can you see all the cracks? There's a crack, there's a crack, there's a crack, there's a crack. There's a crack, there's a crack. It's just terrible. So, hello, Angie. And I'm assuming that Larry's right behind you somewhere. I don't know. I haven't seen his name yet. So, anyway, so this one, because the pearl was way too thin, because I mixed it right before I went live, this one, yes, has a lot of cracks. It cracked even more after I sent a picture that night to a couple people. So, lesson learned. Make sure all your paints are the same consistency. I fixed it for tonight's pour. So, let me move these guys out of the way. I will bring them back later on when I have clean hands. Okay. Now, you saw the title of the video. Let's see who else is. Oh, my mix on that one was the 60% Michael's Craft Smart glue and 40% water. I had mixed it 1 part paint to 2 parts school glue, and but I added just a little bit too much water. So, lesson learned, lesson learned. Thank you, Cheryl. Yes. Hello, Darnell. And I'm looking at, and hello, Lori. Nice to see you. Hope you're staying warm. Yeah, exactly, Joy. Here a crack, there a crack, everywhere a crack, crack. Exactly. Okay. Tonight, I am comparing the 2 pouring mediums that do give me effects. Because this way you guys can see which ones you like better, or which one you like better. So I'm going to start with the Emulsa Bond, which is what I've been using for like the last 4 or 5 months now, maybe. I can't remember. And see, I hate the smell of this stuff. That's why I am probably, once I'm done with all my Emulsa Bond, I'm going to switch over to all Michael's Craft Smart. Well, we'll see what it looks like with the difference. Hi, Sally. Oh, Sally, that's this Saturday, isn't it? And hello, Melanie. You figured I meant for those to be in there? No, I didn't, but I'm going to try to fix it. And I'm going to do it over. I need a palette knife. Let me spread this out. It's never a good thing to pour a black base on a white canvas because you're going to always have problems getting the whole, all the sides white at first. So that's a pro tip, which I didn't do because I didn't have time. Always paint your canvas edge, I mean, if you're doing black on a white canvas. Because it's just a pain in the butt to paint the rest of it. Okay, now let me give it a good spin to see how, if any flies off. No. And I got the old spinner out tonight because I didn't need that big 24-inch spinner. Oh, okay, no problem, Sally. No problem. Maybe I'll come over one day next week. Hello, Renee. I'm looking to see if I missed anybody. Shannon, you might want to post, if you can go get it. I have a collaboration tomorrow with Miss Sarah Mack. And I don't have her link yet to put on the, underneath the video, and she is going to go first, but I'm sure everybody here subscribes to her. So she's supposed to go at 2 p.m. Eastern. I don't have her link yet though. And then I'm supposed to go at 2:15. We are finally doing our do's and don'ts challenge. Thank you so much. And hello, Joy H. That's what I'm going to call you. Oh, I might do that. I don't know. But I am going to try to do it over again because I really love the effects I got in that, with that, that was the one with the UFO. Okay, just trying to get my base coat even. Well, that's one way to get it even. I dropped it. And you know what? It's even enough. Oh, I don't believe I just did that. These paintings, when they get wet, they're a little slippery. Oh well. It didn't ruin anything because it was only the base coat. Oh, the Emulsa bond. Okay, I'm mixing it 80% Floetrol, which a good way to say that is just to say 8 ounces of Floetrol, 2 ounces of Emulsa bond, and then that becomes your pouring medium. And then I mixed them with the paints, 1 part paint to 3 parts pouring medium, and some brands of paint you're going to have to add a little water to. Okay, let me stand up so I can make sure I got it in the middle. I don't see anybody saying oopsie, so. Yeah, it does smell bad. Well, we're going to find out tonight. Oh, okay, I was looking at the wrong camera. We're going to find out tonight. Ooh, I got a hair right on my cup. That's no bueno. Okay, so let's start. And I'm using the same colors I used in, yeah, it was a perfect landing. I'm using the same colors I used in the painting that cracked. And I had to mix up the ones with the Emulsa bond. So this is my Amsterdam Azo Yellow, deep or medium? Deep. Let me get a little bit to go down there. Come on. Don't take forever. Okay, now I'm going to put some orange. But yes, it does smell, but you know what? It might be what's in there that makes it smell that gives you the effects. But you're going to see the same exact paints done in the same order with two different pouring mediums tonight. And then you're going to see, oh, there's the red. That was the Azo Orange by Amsterdam. I only had one 4-ounce tube of this, so I couldn't mix up wait a minute. What did I just, okay, okay, there we go, 3 caps. I'm trying to put my caps in the corner so I know where they're at. This is Arteza's Bordeaux Red. And I chose 10 by 10 canvases so I didn't have to, great. Okay, come on, out spot. Oh, hello, Miss Shelley. Yeah, that's Darnell. That's just like the Minwax wood, pre-stain wood conditioner that people were putting in with the American Floetrol to get the effects of that the Aussie Floetrol does. And it stunk, but it gave the effects. But I ended up buying some Aussie Floetrol. Yes, 10 by 10s are so good to practice on. And this is, even though I know how to do Fiona flowers, I just wanted to do a simple one. Now this looks thicker than it did the other night because I added some more paint and then I added some more of the Vallejo Pearlescent pouring medium. I'm looking to see if anybody else came in. Yeah, mine is at I didn't see, I can't see what time you put. It's at 1:15 Central, which is 2:15 Eastern, and she's up in the New England states, so hers is she goes by New England times. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Jeff. You're an awesome viewer. My viewers of awesomeness. And oh, hello, Helen. Because I'm not going to try to say what that whole word is. I'm just going to say hello, Helen. How's that? Okay. I'm going to put I'm going to put a little bit of white. That might be what had done it in that other one, in that other flower. No, that was the purple one. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, hello, Suzanne. Nice to see you, honey. Okay. I'm just going to do one more round of colors this way, and then turn the cup and do one more round of colors. That was Azo Yellow Deep. And this first flower is done with the Emulsa Bond and Floetrol mix that I first discovered. Brian! Nice to see you. Brian and I are going to be in a big collab at the end of the month. There's going to be 14 of us, and we're all going to be using Brian's toys. Hi, Megan. Well, I guess you're in Hawaii. Is that right, Helen? Because I don't know if you can get this stuff over there in Hawaii or not. Okay. But if you've got a Michael's over there, you should be able to get it. But I do have a link for the Emulsa Bond, doink, 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 down in the description down there. Oh, okay, you just listen then, honey. And if there's something that you miss with this, while I'm doing it. Just go back tomorrow and watch the replay. Okay, let me give it just a little bit white right there on the blue. Okay, I need my little stick. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Susan. Same colors I did in that one the other night. And after I got paint all over my gloves, but I'll show you the one from the other night because it cracked bad. Really, really bad. But lesson learned. Okay, I've got to get out. I got, well, only store that carries, oh, you're in Washington. Okay. Only store that carries the Michaels Craft Smart glue is Michaels. Okay, I'm going to get out my Doris hose, as Brian calls it. And then you want to turn to get this little river matching up with the center in between the two petals, or the 6 petals, I should say. There we go. Okay, now, oh, thank you, Darnell. Yes. That Bordeaux red just screamed at me the other night. Copper! Copper! So I put copper with it, and then I wanted to give it a contrasting color, so I did the brilliant blue. Don't do crack. Oh, you know what? You're right. Okay, go back to one of my, so I was so busy with everything else, I forgot to fix the whole description. Go to one of my other Fiona flowers in the last couple of weeks, Shannon. Because I know I have the link under there. Okay, now some white. Yeah, these are nice and thick. And I got them in bottles. I couldn't pour worth a darn with the cups the other day. Okay. Little bit of white. Oops, almost dripped. Almost dripped. Okay, pull out the Doris hose. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, pick up your cup. And I always make, I learned this one from Fiona. To do the center petals coming in to make them look like little hearts. So that's what I'm doing, is making them look like little hearts. Wonky hearts, but they look like hearts. And all I'm doing, oh, you can't see me. All I'm doing over here is just wiping off my stick with my hand. But now, Brian, wink, wink. Was that my, because of what I called it, a Doris hose? Because I call it that now because Brian called it that one time. All it is a big silicone milkshake straw. Okay, now I'm going to lightly touch and drag some of the white right here towards the middle to kind of cover up the black a little bit. You don't want to push too far down in the paint. You just want to touch the paint that's on top of the black and drag it over. Because if you don't fix your center now, when it gets bigger, it won't look any better. Okay, let me just get a little bit of that going that way. And take a hair bit out of the center. I may not have, well, it's off center, I can see that now, but I may not have to spin it. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Yeah, she did, Brian. She looked it up on Google, I hope. Anyway, okay, I am using the 13 by 13 inch napkins, which I know that's way down below. Now, when I spray the napkin, I'll show you this real quick. I only try to spray right here on both sides. I don't like to get it on the edges or the corners because then they become very, very hard to pull apart because they're wet and stuck together. Hey, I turned off my notifications. Was I correct in how many you have? Oh, thank you, Helen. Okay. Now, way I always teach people, this is the easiest way for me to do this, okay? You hold it into a U shape. See how it's in a U shape? And you see that crease? You get that crease right in the middle of the flower, and then you let those two sides drop. Gently, not, you know. And then you pull it open, and you keep a little bit of tension, trying to keep the air bubbles from getting in there, but it did anyway. That's when you pat it like a little baby. Okay, let me put my bottle over here before it gets paint on it. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay, two corners, you don't want to lift it up too high. Third corner, fourth corner, because I know everybody has problems with the napkin. That's why I'm explaining everything in detail. Then you start on the sides and you separate them apart. Grab the little fold and try to bring it straight up to the center. Same thing on the other three. You open it. You open it. Bring it up. Okay. Now, you very, very, very slowly lift straight up until it breaks the tension of the paint and it's off of there. Okay. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. Let me see if I can get this to go just... I think I better put some base coat on and... Oops, wrong base coat. Oh, okay, let's see. Wasn't sure what was going on. Okay, I am going to put a little bit of this where it took it off. The napkin always does that, okay? And that's what's really, really bad about doing black on a white canvas, because you can now see the white canvas where it took the paint off. Okay. Now, what did I just do with that? Okay. I had it. I had it. There it is. There it is. I was looking for my palette knife I used a minute ago. And you just want to very carefully smooth it out. Make sure it touches this ring of paint that where all the colors push the black base out. Because if you don't, and believe me, I have a lot of them like that, my first ones, when they dry, you got this little ring. You can see the difference in it. Just got to be very, very careful when you're doing this so you don't get the tip or the edge of your palette knife in the actual colors. And I'm like a bull in a china shop when it comes to doing this. So that's what takes me so long. Okay, let me wipe off my palette knife. Let me give it a couple of spins, see if it spreads out any. Okay, I want this paint to go more that way than I do this one to go that way. So, centrifugal force. You move it over till it's off the edge. Yeah, you can see that. Then you spin it again. Spinning it in the other direction does not do any good with trying to move one part of the paint off more than the other one. But centrifugal force works good. Okay, now I need to get a little bit more off over here and over here. So let me try both corners off. It's almost even. I'm going to call it even. It don't have to go all the way over the edge for me. Okay, let me torch it. And then I'll bring it up for a close-up. And then I'll do the one with the glue. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Oh, well, it wasn't centered. And I did want to spread it out a little bit. I didn't want it to go over the edge. And I see a spot right here. Let me see if I can pick up some paint right here. So I can go in there and cover this one spot right here. Yeah, there we go. Because I learned my lesson the hard way about that too. You want to make sure that you don't have any bare spots. Now this gives you the wildest effects I've ever seen. Okay? And it's something in the Emulsa bond. I'm going to have to say that. Okay, let me make sure I have a place to put it at behind me before I pick it up. Now, let me grab two corners. Yes, I'm going to get black on my hands because I didn't bother putting gloves back on. Okay. So you see those wild effects you get with the Emulsa bond. It is unbelievable. I know those look like drips in there, those little white splotches right there, but I didn't drip. It's just the way it picked it up. Okay. So, here is the first one, and you will get a side-by-side at the end with both of them next to each other. Okay. Oh, good night, Lori. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, guys. I absolutely love it. Okay, now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off because I don't want this paint mixing with the other paint, because they got two totally different pouring mediums. So I'm just going to peel it off. All it is just press and seal that I put down. Okay, now I might as well give up on my hands, huh? Okay, I am going to move these all the way towards the back to bring out my other bottles. because I don't want to get the bottles mixed up either. I got to buy some more Arteza. I can't remember who got that for me. Okay, wait a minute now. I did it again, didn't I? Okay. Ah, there it is. It was hiding. It was hiding. Okay, all those are in the back. Press and seal real quick. Oh, that you think I am smuck and fart? Okay. Are you calling me that? Is that what you were calling me, Brian? I don't know if that's what you were calling me or if you were calling somebody else that. But hey, go for it, dude. Okay, oops, I didn't tear off a big enough piece. So, let me, because this is a 15-inch circle, so I can't find any shower caps that'll fit it. So let me, yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, Brian, God love you. Bless your little heart, honey. Bless your little heart. Okay. Now, my white canvas and gloves, even though my hands are filthy, but I don't want them to get any more filthy. There they are. Brian, you keep hiding my gloves on me. He hides my gloves on me. He hides my torch. He hides my little skewers. And I get up in the morning and all my cigarettes are gone, so I'm figuring Brian smoked them. Because he must have smoked a bunch of them of mine today, because I've got to roll them after this live again. Oh, night, Darnell. Thank you for coming in. But, you know, Brian's like a little brother to me, so I good-naturedly pick on him like an older sister would, and he good-naturedly picks on me like he would his older sister, which he has an older sister too. Her name's Angie. Well, whenever I can't find it, I swear to God, I think you hid it from me. Okay, this is the same base I was using the other night, and all the colors are the same that I was using the other night, except for the white pearl. That white pearl, it was so thin that I didn't all I did was add some white to it, and then it looked a little whited out, so then I added some more pearl medium to it. Yes, he is, Cheryl. Yes, he is. Okay. I think I got enough on there, so I went ahead and put the cap on there. Okay. What did I do with that? There it is. Nope, that's not the right. Well, I'll use this one now instead. Oh, there it is. There we go. Just smoothing it out over towards the edge. And hopefully when I pick it up this time, I don't drop the thing face down. Hey, anything can happen on a live, okay? One night when I had my other lights, I had a light that was sitting here just boom, fall forward while I was live. Didn't hit me, it just fell forward to the floor. So, like, you know. But you know what? You roll with it. You just roll with it is what I do. Okay, let me. Oh, you're talking about a cat. Okay. I was wondering what you were talking about, stick or her butt. Okay. I wasn't sure at first what you who or what you were talking about. Okay. Let me see if I can do this now without oh, I had a lot on there. And I think this one's thinner than the other base coat. Yep. But that's okay because I need that to help the canvas stick to the spinner. And I see some spots in there. Okay, let me get it centered on this. Oh, okay, you got a cat in heat. Now I see what you're talking about. I was lost there for a minute. Is that one of your Maine Coons that are in heat, Shannon? Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, there's my cup. I hope everybody's sticking around to see how this one turns out so I can do the big reveal. That looks as centered as I'm going to get it. Okay, so I am doing the same colors I did before. Azo Yellow medium. These might be just a hair bit thicker than the other ones, but they're all the same consistency. And I kind of figured with this Azo Yellow medium, I'm not getting green with it. Oh, stray cat. Okay. Well, I cannot afford the pet deposit in this place, so that's why I am petless. What did I just do with it? There it is. Okay. Let me put that over there so it's out of my way. This is the Azo Orange. I love these two colors together. And then that Bordeaux red just sets them off. And I hope that I have enough Bordeaux red because I only made up 6 ounces the other night and already used it, so I have to go just a little chintzy on the Bordeaux red. And you're gonna be surprised when you do see this because it's got softer effects, but I do think between the two, and those of you who watch a lot of Fiona can tell me if you notice it, I think that I get the same effects as hers, or closer to her effects with the glue than I do with the Emulsa bond. Okay, I'm going to put some white pearl down. And I am so sorry about that, y'all. Why didn't somebody say something to me? Move your bottles. Sorry. I just noticed that. How come nobody ever said anything to me about it? Okay. Now it's a little thicker than it was the other night, so let's hope that this works. Okay, that. Now the blue. Thank you, Shannon. Aren't my mods great? I love them. I am so excited for tomorrow, too, for that collaboration with Sarah Mack. I am so excited for that. Okay, and then a little bit of white, just like I did on the other one. I think I might have put a little bit too much white pearl right there. Oh, thank you, Christina. Yeah, that helps her. Okay. Oh, this white might still be a little thinner than the other colors. Oh, hello, Kelly. No, you're not missing it. I'm doing the same 2 flowers. It's just 2 different pouring mediums. Same colors. And just, you know, one's got glue and one's got Emulsa bond. Okay, and now the Bordeaux red. Oh, these bottles are so much easier than the cups. I was having a very hard time with those cups. I'm just not a cup pourer. I guess because I've just gotten used to the bottles. And I don't think I have a link for the Michaels Craft Smart glue, but everybody who's in the United States, I'm sure you've got a Michaels near you, and it only comes in the gallon, but it's cheaper than the school glue. It's only like $9 or $10 a gallon last time I checked. Oh, it's going to top it off with white. Just a little bit of white. Now, where'd my Doris hose go? Okay. Okay, there we go. Got that one. Just going to draw out my petals real quick. Turn the cup and do another. And all I'm doing is, and I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm just doing it on my glove, just wiping off the excess paint so I don't drag the wrong colors in there, and that stuck to me. That's another problem with using glue. The paints get sticky. Well, duh, glue sticks things. And it's almost as sticky as if you were using Liquitex gloss medium and varnish, or just the pouring medium. Oh, okay. What? Oh, is she talking about the oh, the Emulsa bond is sold out. Okay. Then you would I'll have to find another link. I'll have to find another seller that sells it. But you can also go to Home Depot, and if it's not on the shelf, they can order it and get it in. You know, get it from their warehouse. And if you live in the Midwest, and I know where you live at, but I can't remember now. But Menards carries it on the shelf. You might get Lowe's to give it to you. So that's, I will have to find another link. But if you go to that link and it says sold out, well, hello, Lori. Thank you. Well, you got to wait first, Helen, to see if you like the difference, because there is a difference, okay? There is a difference. Okay, I wasn't thinking, and I put more yellow on. Let me put some red on top of that. See what happens when you're talking and trying to pour? You're not paying attention to your colors. Okay, copper. And I promise you, as soon as I go down and have a couple cigarettes, I will come back up and put all these paints underneath the description. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, I forgot. You can order it from Menards. But see, I just go directly to the Menards. I've got like 30 of them in this state that I can go to. Okay, some blue. And then top it off with a little bit more white. Okay, now blow it out. I use this big flexible straw because it's just easier to get it over that without my big head being in the way. Okay. Put that over there. Draw my little hearts. There we go. Okay, and I just want to get rid of some of this black in the middle. And if you touch down on the paint you want to get rid of, the paint that's around it kind of like swoops in. I don't know how to put that. It's like your finger's doing a little suction there. And it's not as noisy as sucking paint. It doesn't sound as gross as sucking paint does. But I'm not naming any names. Right, Ryan? Sorry. Okay, let me put these bottles out of the way and not drop them. Because I want to make sure that all my bottles don't get splattered on. I get enough paint on them with my gloves. I don't need to, because I might have to spin this one. I don't know yet. And I'm doing this before I take my gloves off, but I am going to take my gloves off before I do the napkin. And the reason I do that is because this paint will transfer to the napkin. So I don't want to do that either. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it's centered enough. Okay. For those of you that came in late, I'll explain it again. When I do the napkin, I'm only trying to spray just the circle that's going to touch the paint. Okay. I don't go all the way to the edge, and I don't go all the way to the corners. And I hold it in a U shape, okay? And you stand up so I can look straight down at it. I put this corner right here that's marking the center of the napkin, goes right in the center of the flower. You gently let the napkin go that way. Now see, if these were wet, I wouldn't be able to separate them. But then you separate the two corners. And I got air bubbles, but I will fix that. Because I've seen Fiona do this. See, I don't think air bubbles really matter over here. Okay. Now comes the moment of truth. Two corners, three corners. You don't want to hold it too high, but then you don't want to hold it too low either. Then you put your finger in here, and I know everybody's seen Fiona do it, and you pull those two sides apart so you can grab the center of it where the fold is at and bring it up as a, see, as a flat piece. Okay. There we go. Okay, that last one's always the hardest one. Then you pick it straight up I dribbled a little bit. I dribbled. I must have had a leak in my napkin. That's a good reason. That's a good reason. Okay. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I am going to put some more of this on there. Yeah, that's why, Lori, that's a lot of people have that problem. That's why I'm going through that and explaining it exactly step by step and what you want to look for as you're putting the napkin, as you're pulling the napkin up. You know, and little tricks that I kind of figured out myself. Okay, let me wipe this off before I close it. Oh, bye, Helen. Thank you for being here. Okay. Now let me put my lid back on. Oh, thank you, Shelley. You guys are, when you get them side by side, you will see the difference. Okay, where'd that go? There it is. Okay. I want to try getting it to go this way a little bit before I do any spinning. So I'm trying to walk it down to that corner. Ah! I hate it when it does that. This thing is stuck together with tape. It's not put together as well as my other one that I made. Okay. Now I'm going to bring the center back to the center of the canvas. Still didn't center it that well. So let's try a little centrifugal force. Brian knows how well this works because Brian did it on some of his tiles. Okay. It's working its way to here. Oh yeah, it's there. Now I got to even it out by getting it to go to the other side. Yep, okay. I'm going to call that one. Yeah, there is a big difference between them, Susan. And I'm kind of loving this one more. But I got a lot of Emulsa colors mixed. And I got a lot of Emulsa left, so who knows. Okay, let me torch it to get rid of any air bubbles. Okay. Now, instead of sitting here with it, well, I'm going to have to bring it up anyway to do the bottom edges, so let me do that. Okay, there we go. Yes, it has more cloud-like effects, but it still has the effects that a Fiona flower should have. I mean, you guys can make your decision when you see them side by side. Okay, so now, let me get this over here. to get them a little closer. Now you gotta remember, except for that one boo-boo with the yellow. Wait a minute, I gotta wipe my hands off before I go bringing the tray over. That is far good, incredible. Okay. Thank you, Shannon. Okay. Except for that one boo-boo on the second one where I did the extra yellow because I wasn't paying attention. They have the same colors. Okay. You know what I got to do? Hang on. Let me turn off both of the cameras real quick. Let me turn off this one and this one so you can get the whole view of the flowers. Okay, here we go. Okay. So can you see the differences now? This one right here, where my thumb is wiggling, is the Emulsa bond. This one right here is the Michaels Craft Smart glue. So you can make your own decision as to which one you like better. I mean, for those of you watching the replay, tell me down in the comments which one you like better. And those of you, if you're undecided, when this live is over, go down in the comments and tell me. You can't put a comment down there right now. So here we go. I love the little effects that the Emulsa bond gives with the black around the edge, okay? But then I love the softness of the Michaels Craft Smart glue. So, and I can't put it down under there on the table, so let me put it down over here and come back and say goodnight to everybody. So, step away from the painting. Okay, this is the only one that's the only one I need to turn on. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Yeah. Yes, completely different effects. Glue wins. You like the glue? Thank you, Miss Sophia. And what did Brian? Oh, both are uniquely cool. Thanks, bro. I love you for that. Okay, so tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern, is Sarah Max. I don't have the link yet. She hasn't given me the link. So basically, I'm going to have to add it there later tomorrow morning, okay? But mine is scheduled for 2:15 Eastern. Well, thank you, Miss Shelley. Yeah, I have used the Elmer School Glue, and I used it by itself, and I used it with Emulsa bond mixed in it. School Glue gives you effects. It's hard to explain. Okay. Just, you know, what you're it's got to be what. The School Glue, no, it didn't work the same. I don't think it worked the same as the Craft Smart. I will tell you who does a lot of experiments with different glues and pouring mediums, not for Fiona flowers, but just pours in general. And I know you'll be at work, Brian, but I had to go with the time that Sarah could do it. But go over to my friend David's channel, Left Brain Artist, okay? He does all these, yeah, there isn't a link yet. I don't have it from her. I don't know if I should bug her or not, because what time is it there? It is, it's only 8 o'clock there. I'll give her a little ringy-ding. Yeah. I'm a mess. What do I got? paint on my face? Or are you talking about my hands? I know my hands are a mess. Black's messy. But go to David's channel, Left Brain Artist. He does a lot of different experiments with glues. He even did some comparing clear glues with white glues, and just go check him out. And that's where I thought about doing it with the Craft Smart glue. I sent some to Fiona, and Fiona loves it so much I sent her more. God love that woman. But when she does it and she's happy with it, then I know. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for putting that up. Oh, my hands. Yeah, black is messy. Black paint is always messy. You can see how messy my table is. I'm going to let you guys go. Hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow at the premieres. But if not, I will see you back. Let me see. Today's Tuesday. Thursday night. I forgot what time it is. Shelly or Christina, somebody put an ad up, please. Christina's going to start her tutorial Thursdays. Oh, thank you, Linda T. Thank you. And good night, honey. You can call me if you want, or we can talk on the phone if you want after this. 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Okay, great night. Thank you, guys. Join me for my premieres, my collaboration tomorrow. Christina Thursday. And then I'll be back Saturday with more paintings and more giveaways. Okay, so I love the fluid arts right out of you guys. My viewers of awesomeness and my mods of awesomeness. You all are awesome. Love the fluid arts right out of everybody. And all I can say is bye for now with my filthy hand. Ignore the paint.